Hey, yo, so I'm gonna kiss the bride today. You know what I'm saying? My honeymoon was a blast. You know what I'm saying? My honeymoon was an absolute blast of it all, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm married to the one of the realest gangster, one of the realest females of the OC to the IE. Riverside, yeah. Riverside to the IE. You know what I'm saying? Lily, Oos, I, Oni, the Ione twins, in case you don't know. Get at this fake little freaking female, crab boat female that Tukey Williams would bring my way. The poor Tukey Williams, who tried to turn his life around, right? He tried to turn his life around in prison, setting off this big freaking uproar in the black community, whatever you guys are war zoning about. You know, hey, look, he killed, he did wrong, he was a bully, and this is what still goes on today with these little cribs. That's what still goes on with these little crab boats. Okay, it's a legacy that lives on. Hey, look. Arnold Schwarzenegger did the right job, bro. He did the right job as a heroic figure that he's known to play in Hollywood, and did the right things with himself. What did Tukey do? Create this nonsense, man. That's why the Bloods were formed, because the Crips were such bullies after the Black Panthers that shot Tupac down on my shirt right here. I'm not saying Tupac was no saint, but they did shoot Tupac down. Okay. Might I add, okay? And that's why the Bloods were formed. Because the Crips were bullying and ruling over everything and being evil as they are. And this Tukey freaky monster of Satan, of the beast he was, and then he turns his life around in jail and becomes this humble man. You see that? You see that? Yep, when it all goes down, it's all gonna be over once you get in there. Okay, he got that wake-up call. So Miss Lazarus, let me see, you know what I mean? Get back over here, however, where everything started. My first love. Kelly Lazarus right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm married to Lily Ione. She ain't got no comment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because she really is, hearts are pouring out of her chest right now, because she really does like it, bro. But she ain't gonna say nothing because she a gangstered up, G'd out female. But I got my Lily Ione wedding ring on 2025 in the tsunami times, bro. A true gangster female from the Samoans, bro. The Ooses, bro. The Ooses you don't want no problems with, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Kicked out of Tustin High School. Kicked out of Foothill to Hillview. I'm dealing with this. What did you ever do? Now I'm getting at Kelly Lazarus. This is my ex, Poison of Riverside, the IE. I got a question for you. Now I just talked about all these missions that links that we put in. You gotta have experience out here. Okay, you gotta have fades out here. You gotta get put on. You can't just walk up and just be like, oh yeah, no. You gotta take beatings. You gotta take jumpings. You gotta take fades. You gotta freaking show proof. How many fights have you been in? Miss Kelly Lazarus, man, talking about you, and you got some Riverside Crips after me, bro. What was this? You have the rolling 60s idiots calling my phone up, sending me threats and talking this nonsense. I'm curious to know that. Because Lily grew up fighting. Us Ionis, us Ooses, and I grew up fighting. I've been in over 100 fights since you've seen me. I've been in over 100 fights in the streets. From the Mexicans, battling with the Mexicans, to the niggas. Okay? Hey, look. Hey, look. You know what I mean? I'm from the Santa Ana Ruse. Santa Ana Ruse, we are the Santa Ana Ruse, the one and only. We are the main Santa Ana Ruse that there is of the Annas. Things are just burnt out. That's why niggas ain't talking and stuff, bro. But we is the Ruse, the Ruse of Santa Ana, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shouts out to Barry. Joker, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, we is the Ruse. This is where I come from, bro. This is where I was thrown to from a Division I scholar ball player. You know what I mean? You ain't been in nothing. What are you? You're nothing to this place. You never will be. You've never been in a fight in your life. Who have you fought? I'll tell you who I fought. I fought the bully James Goodman. Your boyfriend James Goodman, or my bad, not James Goodman. That was the other fade. That was the other fade with the GD niggas. My bad. That was the other dark, ugly nigga I had to end up beating up and tussing. We'll get there another time. GD niggas. You know what I'm saying? This nigga comes from like Virginia or something. Jonathan Bynum. 6'7". Bully nigga. Debo. Coming up, scaring everybody, infuriating all the niggas over here. All the niggas were scared of Jonathan Bynum, bro, and I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say about it. I'm wearing my Lily Ione wedding ring. She's telling me to freaking get in the ring and stand up and protect the freaking home, bro. Get what I'm saying? I'm freaking holding my down, fighting for my lady right now, standing up. She's telling me to get out there and see the fade. Don't go out like no freaking sucker, my nigga. This is the thug life stuff, man. It's the type of thugs I need to be with, bro. I don't be dealing with those suckers, man. I can't be dealing with them freaking suckers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I got a thugged out lady I proposed to and married to here on Facebook these times, Lily Ione, man. So I'm getting at this IE stuff, man. Back to this stuff, man. Yeah, John Bynum. The bully John Bynum chose to roll up on me and start wanting to body blow. Be a bully on me in front of the campus, NPR room. You remember the NPR spot? Think I'm lying? I ain't lying about this. Hazel brown eyes, Patrick Williams. I take over the campus, Riverside King, varsity letter, bro. I was pumping my weights, bro. We went body to body, bro. We were swinging, boom, 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 boom. We were swinging body to body, bro, chest to chest. This was before I was banging. Before I knew anything about the Crips or the Bloods or any of it. I was an innocent child, bro. I was an innocent, good child, bro, that you all loved and everything, man, doing the right thing. And this is when I met the devil. This is how I met the devil. You know what I'm saying? So he came over. He was starting this stuff up at Earhart. Okay, he was bullying. He was being a bully at Amelia Earhart. Okay, and I was doing bigger, brighter things. So I didn't want to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to really waste my time, so I wasn't trying to get suspended. But I didn't know that I could actually really beat him up. And that's what I would end up eventually doing when we got to King. I had been hitting my weights up. He was about 5 inches taller than me. 6, 7 inches taller than me. She knows Jonathan Bynum. He's the main bully. He's the main bully of King. Everybody was scared of. She knows what I'm talking about. She want to run up in the club and put middle fingers up towards me and say F me. Right? And say she don't even care nothing because her little Darren bought her out. Selling your little deals with your freaking little Darren loan officer and stuff, man. You a sucker, bro. You're going to have to face me at the throne anyway. So you're not going to, you're at the face. You think you could just hide from ghosts and go make your little money. You're not going to be able to carry it out this world. It's going to burn away. I don't care about your little real estate. I was your first love. No, you were my first love. I'm the best thing to ever happen to you. What is any better? Who's any better for you, Kelly Lazarus? Who's any better for you? Who, Mike Bradford? Mike Bradford? What is he? What is he? Bro, hey, look, I'm the Hall of Fame at Riverside Martin Luther King, bro. I was better than Marvin Lee. I was in the seat to be better than Marvin Lee. I was stronger than Marvin Lee. I bodied Jonathan Bynum, bro. I bodied Jonathan Bynum, chest to chest. He came up. That's on Paru. I put that on freaking Paru on my freaking set I'm talking to right now. Paru set gang, bro. Santa Ana Ruse with the Santa Ana Paru, Santa Ana blood gang, bro. Blood L's, man. That's how we get down. We fade for ours. We got put on initiation. This stuff is real. We the Santa Ana Bloods, man. Ain't no freaking sucker, man. You know what I mean? And I tangle with the Mexican hoods too. You know what I mean? This is partially alley boy, alley nigga, bro. The alley boy of Bristol Central, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I dangle around. I've been through all type of stuff out here, all types of stuff. I've been on Mexican sets, man. I don't even freaking tamper with the Crips. I got Crip homies, all of it. You name it. You got to be an all-star out here, man. You connect to and deal with all type of stuff out here. It's the Annas, bro. Anna crime. This stuff is freaking gangster, man. But anyways, man, this little fool, tall, dark, freaking ugly, freaking goober fool that she has something going on with, right? She got some nonsense going on with this freaking character, right? Right? And he was always trouble. He's a bully, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a bully character, man. And I believe that this was something. It's right before I got hurt. It's right before I got hurt too, man. You know what I mean? A little bit before I was gurneyed up out of the place. Unfortunately, of the matter, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunate of it all that you guys would lose, and this would all be thrown out. And yeah, you guys will be a garbage program as you are, rival to modern day. Yeah, I'm part of that too. But little she know, right? Little she know I take him out body blows, bro. Came up to me, being a bully, bro, talking this stuff, Jonathan Bynum and stuff, man. Came up, went hand to hand, bro. Chest to chest. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Socked him up, turned his back, started running, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was it for the bully, Jonathan Bynum, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been even furthermore worse as I was going to get stronger because I was the strongest person on the campus. And that's the reality of the matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had capability of being this the whole time, bro. That's because now it took me to have a freaking shattered freaking leg to a wheelchair, freaking come back from a wheelchair to be freaking figure out what this world really is. And then we got to be freaking thugs, bro. We got to be thugs and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's it. I'm just letting you know. You want to run off in the club with your little freaking dude. You look terrible as all get out. I'm just to let you know. You look way uglier than me. Look how pretty, look how beautiful I am, bro. Look how ugly that is, bro. I know niggas is laughing all crap. My hood is laughing all types. My hood is laughing at you. What hood are you from? What hood is this? It's some weirdo freaking stuff with you. You begging? Nah, you banging those loans, bro. You banging that real estate. That's what you is, man. You ain't in these streets. You ain't really in these streets tangling with the gangs, with the real thugs. So get out of my face, Kelly Lazarus, man. You talking about we got a name out the Bible, and what are you? She got her name out the Bible, bro. God's gonna send thunder down on you, man. Hey, quit playing around, bro. Quit playing around, Kelly Lazarus, bro. You're making enemies. You're making enemies with love, bro. You were my first freaking head. Hey, switch over. Switch over to my Ione wedding ring. You know what I'm saying? To my oos. My Lily Ione wedding ring. Switch over to my Lily Ione wedding ring right now. Y'all see that? She was my first head. She was my first dome, my first head. Kelly Lazarus was. She was my first blowjob. You know what I'm saying? And my first love. Little, hey, right? Hey, little she want to admit beyond her little nonsense. So go run off in the club and be on your nonsense because you ain't got nothing, bro. I'd have made you a millionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was good as Kobe Bryant, so how good that, bro? Was as good as freaking NBA stars, bro. I was freaking dominate, go to D1, probably even out of high school. I was average 30 points a game over there with you fools. Freaking, that's for sure. Okay, I'm better than Kawhi Leonard. Better than freaking Colin Brown. I'm the best ball player they ever pulled into there. So let's just leave it at that. So what are you? What are you? What are you? You're nothing. Go sit up in your little club and do your little nonsense. But just know this, yeah, your little bully, Jonathan Bynum, he was freaking slugged off, man. I told you on the last week, he slugged off and had to run, bro. I mean, I tore his suspension down to freaking 5 foot nothing, my nigga. What's working through outlaw spots right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, 2025, man, and on. You know what I'm saying? I'm married to Lily Ioni. You know what I'm saying? That's true spit. Holding at my hood on this cockroach freaking D-mail right here. You know what I'm saying? But she's supposed to be my first love, but now she's just looking absolutely terrible and freaking awful as you are, man. So I'm just hollering at my hood. Santa Ana Ruse, Santa Ana 17th Street's Compton, man. Yeah, I'm these Riverside freaking funny niggas.